All right, hello and welcome to tonight's. I need more coffee. Tonight's late night Dino, featuring a switch up with Thunderherd Migration there to stably ramp, getting a basic land, replacing that, taking out Otepec Huntmaster. It's going to be a little different, to say the least. I love Otepec Huntmaster, reducing all dinosaurs by one and tapping to give a dinosaur haste, but he dies quite often. And Thunderherd Migration, getting a basic land, certainly pairs quite nicely with Topiary Stomper, which I'm still using tonight, getting hopefully a little more consistently, at least to those 7 lands, and starting to attack and block, be able to use Topiary Stomper a little bit more. Hopefully everyone's doing good tonight. I'll just go over the changes quickly before we jump into the matches. If you have any questions on what you see, ask away. But yeah, Thunderherd, that's where it's at. Blue Bear, how's it going? Still lots of interaction here. We got Domri's ambush again to make fantastic use out of Topiary Stomper before he's turned on, and then Primal Might as well to sink all available mana into somebody, take out pretty much anything you can imagine. Primal Might, say X is 4, we could do +4/+4 on somebody like Ripjaw Raptor, make him temporarily an 8/9. Likely he's going to be able to take out just about, well, anything, I would imagine, at that point, and we would draw a card and swing in. The opponent likely wants to block and save themselves from also taking 8 damage. So in that instance, there's a pretty good chance we could take out 2 creatures, draw 2 cards. Oh, lots of lovely stuff. And then there's some spicy, interesting things hiding right behind Topiary Stomper. Thrashing Brontodon. Whew. Haven't used this guy too much in the past, and if I have, it has been in the sideboard. Fantastic dino. Man, nothing much more to say about this. A 3/4, hopefully reduced to only costing 2 green, but even if it's not, we do have the possibility to sacrifice Thrashing Brontodon and take out an artifact or enchantment. But specifically, there is one enchantment that has been giving me a headache at the moment. So I brought in Thrashing Brontodon to destroy it, or Barrier Breach right behind Thrashing there. 2 and a green, instant, exile up to 3 target enchantments. But perhaps you guys can guess the enchantment I am going to show you. Fight Rigging. I still don't have a copy, but it's on the agenda. Yeah, 3 mana for a 3/4 super good Blue Bear. If you don't need, to sacrifice Thrashing Brontodon, just having a 3/4, lovely backup. Certainly the worst case is still pretty fantastic having that body. Yeah, it will be pretty bad, but it will be nice taking out Fight Rigging by either sacrificing Thrashing Brontodon or using Barrier Breach to exile it. Hopefully I'm exiling at least 2 enchantments, but that's been a tough nut to crack sometimes, not being able to really ever take out Fight Rigging. Previously I haven't needed to interact with enchantments a whole lot, but this deck seems to be quite popular. I've faced it now multiple times, more than I thought, and people seem to love casting big, expensive stuff on turn 3, turn 4. Sometimes that spells our doom, unfortunately, so Fight Rigging, that's where it's at. Take that out. Barrier Breach, Thrashing, and going back to Barrier Breach here, it does have a cycling cost of 2, so of course it's never dead as long as we have 2 mana. Just get rid of it and try for something a little bit better. Could also be fairly applicable in Fires of Invention, casting spells for free, take out Shark Typhoon with Azorius Control, stop them getting all those nasty flying sharks there. And various other decks. the indestructible enchantment gods. That's going to be nice, exiling them. I am going to get some copies of Fight Rigging Blue Bear. Until that point, I'll bring in some hate for it. And it's definitely going to be a very interesting list. I'm going to have to tweak quite a bit, I would say. At least creatures that have a power of 6, because Fight Rigging puts a counter on them. It's hard to say. Rotting Regisaur definitely seems like a perfect pairing for Fight Rigging. It already starts out at 7 power, so we don't even have to put the counter on Rotting Regisaur to control a creature with power 7 or greater. Yeah, but yeah, Blue Bear, that is my #1 priority. I do have 2 rare wild cards at the moment. I could see myself maybe redeeming them, but certainly it's going to be a full playset for Fight Rigging there. Otherwise, nothing too crazy. Barrier Breach, Thrashing Brontodon, possibly take out Fight Rigging and other things. Still nice stable ramp with Topiary and Thunderherd Migration, getting those lands. Ripjaw, I feel there's lots of creatures abounding around, so I think starting with Ripjaw at the moment makes a little bit more sense. Previously I was seeing a lot of Azorius control, but that seems to have kind of tapered off a little bit, so I think Ripjaw is going to be a little bit more beneficial to start with. Now I could certainly cut something like Barrier Breach just to make room for Shifting Ceratops, but again, the nasty, nasty potential of Fight Rigging there. Ooh, that's scary. Regisaur Alpha, as always. 2 copies of Ghalta, the queen. She has to be in there, pretty much. I always miss her. Man. Sideboard-wise, we got more interaction. Sweepers, our favorite sweeper, Blue Bear. Actually, I just forgot. I don't think I turned on my emotes. Oh, no. Hold on 1 second. I have to turn off all my emotes whenever I'm playing League of Legends, just so they don't pop up whenever I'm typing and that sort of thing, or pressing my keys, my hotkeys for my abilities whenever I play that. I think that's all of them. Oh, no. Almost missed one. Okay. There we go. Yeah, Anger of the Gods. Take out a lot of cheap stuff. There seems to be quite a bit of cheap stuff abounding, so that's going to help quite nicely. Rampaging Ferocidon. He's always in there. 3 or 4. Soul Guide Lantern again. I haven't seen too much Greasefang, but quite a bit of Rakdos, Jund, stuff that utilizes the graveyard. And then, of course, I mean, Shifting Ceratops for the control matchups. All right. I think it's go time. Lots of interaction. Lots of likely not dead interaction. Primal Might again. We don't need a copy on the opponent's side. Just sink all available mana into it for a bigger swing. Potentially could be lethal, which is always quite nice. And then if they don't have creatures, there could be a pretty good chance they have a Planeswalker. So Domri's Ambush, Bush. You know what I mean. Domri's Ambush. Still pretty versatile, useful. A better chance to at least be able to do something against more decks. Yes, it does Blue Bear, I think. Hopefully Marauding Raptor, but, you know, maybe if I suspect something nasty, or perhaps they Thoughtseize and get rid of Marauding Raptor. Still got the great backup, Thunderherd Migration, lots of stuff going on. Primal Might, of course, can be cast for a single green if I just need to fight something. Yeah, it's got a lot of nice early stuff. And again, going back to Barrier Breach, if I see their first land, or I see them do something that makes me think it's probably not Fight Rigging, I could easily cycle Barrier Breach away quite a bit sooner if I can gain enough information that basically confirms it's not going to be a Fight Rigging deck. But still, there's lots of enchantments, usually in, I think, most colors. I could find hits in quite a few decks, I think. But yeah, it's go time, I'd say. I got coffee tonight. I know it's been quite a few nights since I've been drinking. Coffee, that is. But it's Friday. Time to stay up maybe a little bit later. I'm always up late. Oh, playing first. No, that's too risky. Definitely if I had 2 lands and I would have 2 untapped by turn 2. That would work out lovely. Oh, that's much better. Actually, that's a lot better. Yeah, I'm gonna get no Thrashing Brontodon. I'll send 1 Thrashing Brontodon. Hopefully, it's not a fight rigging deck. Yes, indeed. Unless you're having a road trip or something. Oh, hey, I mentioned Thoughtseize, you know, turn 1 Thoughtseize. They could get rid of Marauding Raptor, Thunderherd, but always fantastic starting off with many 2-drops. I'm going to be doing something on the coming turn. I think they'll probably get rid of Ripjaw. They likely have a Fatal Push, that sort of thing, to get rid of Marauding. So I'm just, you know, playing it safe. It's always lovely getting to reveal a dinosaur that's already been revealed. Basically, there's no drawback. Quite fantastic that way. But it's looking like Golgari, I don't know, something. They could have the Meat Hook Massacre. Oh, okay. Traveling around. Good stuff. Yeah, Marauding. Thunderherd. Oh, I forgot. Whoops. I didn't leave a dinosaur in hand, so I was unfortunately not able to play Thunderherd. But we got a Regisaur Alpha, which is always quite lovely. Hopefully Marauding sticks around, but he doesn't. Alright, double Thunderherd it is. These Knight of the Ebon Legion, they could get... Oh, okay, they won't get out of control. They don't have 3 mana to pay and buff one of them. That's good. That's good. Kind of tempted to fight one of the Knights with Primal Might. That would be good. Yeah, I'll wait. Probably attacking with the... Oh, not attacking with the Gifted Aetherborn. Psycho Barrier Breach. No enchantments that I desperately need. I kind of want to still save Primal Might, though. Would be nice taking out a Knight of the Ebon Legion, but I wouldn't really want to attack after I buff with Regisaur Alpha, just because it doesn't have Trample. Gifted Aetherborn certainly would block the Regisaur Alpha there. Nightmare Shepherd, that would be a good fight target. Oh, Ghalta as well. Okay, let's see. I don't think we can get Ghalta. We could do... Primal Might for 3. No. Well, we have to take out the Nightmare Shepherd, that's for sure. I think they'll definitely attack with both Knight of the Ebon Legions. Or just kill Regisaur Alpha, yeah. But this is a very juicy time for Anger of the Gods, which unfortunately is in the sideboard. Oh, that would be so good. Yeah, we're not coming back from that. That's okay though. I know I can certainly take out Barrier Breach. Although Nightmare Shepherd, it is an enchantment creature, so Barrier Breach could take that out, but no, they don't have enough creatures to really make, or enough enchantments to really make use of Barrier Breach. But Anger of the Gods, 100%. Oh, you know it. You know it. Not a whole lot of graveyard stuff going on, so I don't think I need Soul Guide Lantern. Some life gain things. Rampaging, yeah. I think we gotta send the Queen packing, unfortunately. One thrashing. Alrighty. So hopefully I'm able to use Anger of the Gods, Domri's Ambush, that sort of thing to buff somebody. Death touches. Yes, yes. Oh, that looks good. I was saying Domri's Ambush to put the counter on Marauding Raptor or Rampaging Ferocidon, getting their toughness to 4 so they would survive that 3 damage from Anger of the Gods. That's a lovely little thing with Domri's Ambush or anything that puts counters on creatures that normally die from anger. Which aren't a whole lot, but Knight of the Ebon Legion. Let's take that guy out. Hopefully, let's cross the fingers they don't kill Marauding Raptor, but oftentimes that happens against decks like this. Nuts. Well, at the very least, Topiary Stomper, you know, that's gonna nicely be able to take out Knight of the Ebon Legion. I was thinking Rampaging Ferocidon, but I definitely like the stable ramp. Get ahead in the land department for sure. I wouldn't be too worried if they did kill Topiary. I did get my benefit getting a land from him. They'll probably, yes, sink 3 into Knight. So I'll definitely easily be able to take that out with Domri's Ambush coming up here. Hey, no, that's all good. Rain happens, definitely. Rain and wind, oh, the bane of internet connections. Oh, Regisaur Alpha as well. Oh, and we can attack with Topiary. This is good. Shoot. That was actually quite nice. We got another basic, got us to 3 so that we could play Rampaging. Bam, swinging, hasty, good to go. Ah. Yeah, it is Fiend Artisan. It doesn't get a whole lot more creepy than that. Scary, scary stuff. I think its creature type should actually be Nightmare Horror. That would be quite fitting. Looks like they want to kill something else, yeah. Man, we just have so many basics. That's working out quite well. Don't exactly need any more lands at the moment. Yeah, Anger of the Gods right about now. Would unfortunately lose that token, but having Regisaur left behind, oh, Topiary, also very good. Lair of the Hydra isn't in this list, Blue Bear. It's still been kind of hit and miss coming into play untapped. A few times it has messed me up, unfortunately, but I think it's due for a re-edition into here. Nothing really against it, but yeah. I should try that out, putting it back in. Oh, that's good. All right, let's see. Fiend Artisan. Yeah. Oh, let's get that Rockfall Veil. Take this guy out. That's okay. That might not be. Yeah, hopefully I can take out the Nightmare Shepherd there. What he does, whenever another non-token creature you control dies, you may exile it. If you do, create a token that's a copy of that creature, except it's a 1/1 and it's a nightmare in addition to its other types. So if we killed a Gifted Etherborn, it would just come back as a 1/1. It would be a headache, to say the least. Oh, that's actually pretty fantastic. Ayara sacrifices another black creature, but due to Nightmare Shepherd, they get a copy of whatever they sacrifice. Maximum aggression. I like the thought of that. But that could be it. Unfortunately, they do have the Nightmare Shepherd there. Could just simply swing in and knock us down. Painful. Pretty good so far, Draco. Haven't taken a game from this Golgari control sort of reanimation type list, you could say. But taking out Nightmare Shepherd, certainly that is going to be pretty big. I think Regisaur Alpha. I prefer keeping Topiary Stomper, something that has vigilance. Gifted Etherborn certainly is going to block the Regisaur Alpha. Man, it would be nice if I could give it Trample. Ooh, that's not good. What are they trying to do in their graveyard there? Escaping something, I think. Bringing everything. Oh, yes. Ooh, that is not good. Not good indeed. Well, that will certainly do it. So not going quite so good so far, Draco. But we'll bring it back around as always, having a good time. That was pretty painful though. Alright, let's go. Something nice that we can interact with, nothing Death Touch. You know, something like Mono Red. We bring the pain to that quite nicely in game one, for sure. We got Ripjaw Raptor. The fighting spells. Man, a deck like that is certainly shedding tears. Corrupt. Maybe it's another black deck. Oh, yeah. Instant keep. Definitely. Marauding, Thunderherd, Topiary. And we're seeing one copy of the Queen. Yes, please. Again, even if they do that classic turn one oh, it's not a turn one Thoughtseize. You know what? I'm still going to play it safe. Going to reveal Marauding. If Marauding can stick around, I will be able to go Marauding plus Topiary Stomper next turn, which would be absolutely fantastic. That is a lovely, lovely interaction. Oh, that is good stuff. Look at this. Look at this, guys. Top that. Grasp of Darkness, very fantastic. Instant speed, -4/-4 until end of turn to target creature. That does the trick. Certainly should take out a wide range of things, I imagine. Looks like chromatic black or black ramp. Something like that. Nasty stuff, to say the least. I'm going to actually cycle Shelter Thicket. Look for something a little bit more useful, usable. At the very least, we will be able to attack with Topiary Stomper next turn. Yes, it is that sort of black ramp, Torment of Hailfire, which I think you guys saw me face a little bit more. I feel it's mono black or chromatic black ramp, just based off what I've seen here. These swamps, the lands that tap for colorless, Solemn Simulacrum. So I think at some point we're going to see Torment of Hailfire. You discard a card, or you lose 3 life, or you sacrifice a non-land permanent, and depending how many times they paid for X, you have to repeat that process. I did play it probably 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, maybe something like that. But Regisaur Alpha. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Hopefully we're not dead. I always try to judge, learn, see what they've played and try and guess what they're hoping to do. Hopefully it's not a meat hook massacre. That would be a massacre. Extinction event. No. Well, everything isn't dead. That is good. Hopefully something else hasty next turn. Ooh. Oh, marauding. Yep, I like that. Good old thrashing. Oh, not Ugin. So yeah, black sort of ramp Ugin. Sort of controlling aggressive decks early on with those sweepers and helping to stabilize a little bit and they can get to a big heavy hitter like Ugin the Spirit Dragon. But I'll sacrifice, no, I guess I don't need to. Oh, I do need to. Maze Mine Tomb isn't a color, so it wouldn't be exiled with Ugin's ability here. So just have to try and go as fast as possible game 2. Domri's ambush, quite nice. Potentially taking out Ugin, but not quite meant to be. Ugin is colorless, yes. He does kind of look like a blue creature, I guess you could say. He's got a kind of blue tinge there. Underworld Dreams and shoot, the name escapes me. Makes us draw half our library and then Underworld Dreams pings us for all the times we draw. Ooh, this is not going to be good. Peer into the Abyss, yes. Alright, well, that is going to do it. Nuts. Yeah, so Underworld Dreams, whenever an opponent draws a card, Underworld Dreams deals 1 damage to that player. And then they have Peer into the Abyss, target player draws cards equal to half the number of cards in their library and loses half their life. So if drawing, say, 20 cards wasn't enough to kill us already, also losing half our life, the combination of that two, basically, I think should always be a guaranteed win. Yes, yes. Oh, Bluebear, this is a fantastic combo. If you can't kill him early enough, but Thrashing Brontodon certainly would be nice, would have been nice, taking out Underworld Dreams. That would have stopped somewhat the combo. So certainly I'm going to be keeping Thrashing Brontodon because that's going to shut down Underworld Dreams and hopefully buy us a little bit of time there. But yeah, they made us draw a bunch. Comboing Peer into the Abyss, Underworld Dreams. It's nasty, nasty stuff. And Ugin as well. Man, that is a painful package right there. Certainly keeping Barrier Breach. It is crazy. Dark Carnage. Yes. Very nasty stuff. Not too common, but I am feeling pretty fortunate having stuff that does destroy enchantments. I don't believe you can. The triggers would have already gone on the stack. When they play Peer into the Abyss, while that is on the stack, I would have to respond at that moment, take out Underworld Dreams before I let Peer into the Abyss resolve and draw those cards. So I could respond to Peer into the Abyss by destroying or exiling Underworld Dreams there, which might save me, but also Peer into the Abyss is just nasty, nasty stuff. Oh, nothing. Well, I guess I'm not switching up anything. Nothing too crazy tonight, Dark Carnage. Lots of fighting. Primal Might and Domri's Ambush to take out creatures, planeswalkers with Domri's Ambush there. Just nice, stable ramp. I switched out Otepec Huntmaster for Thunderherd Migration, both creatures costing 2, but Thunderherd, speaking of, we got it right here. Nice, stable ramp based with a land, so pretty hard to interact and destroy that. That's the inspiration for tonight's name there. But that's a little rough. If I had 2 lands, I would certainly enjoy keeping that. But it's too risky. Oh, that is also pretty much the same. Huh. One more time. Okay, well, that's going to be the one to keep. No creatures to use Domri's Ambush with, so we'll send that packing. But Barrier Breach definitely taking out Underworld Dreams. I like the thought of that. Ooh, and we got Thrashing. Actually, that is quite fantastic. I wouldn't have been able to cast Thunderherd Migration this turn if I hadn't drawn a Dino, so lovely stuff. At the very least, I may be able to play Thrashing next turn, and I would have 1 mana left over with the Rootbound Craig that I play. If I did need to take out an enchantment, they could, of course, discard Thrashing Brontodon. Ooh, so they see I have Barrier Breach. Interesting. Well, that's alright. Now I could potentially cycle Barrier Breach. I don't think I want to risk it. Certainly if they go Underworld Dreams this turn, which they didn't. I don't know, I kind of want a nice body. I'll wait and see at least 1 turn what I draw. Hopefully it's not a land. Ooh, okay, good. Topiary Stomper. That is, excuse me, pretty decent. Okay, now I do want to land next turn, so I get to 7 for Topiary. Or, of course, another Topiary, which would get me that 7th land. That would be nice as well. Yeah, well, that's okay. Murder Strider is good. Ooh, double Barrier Breach. Okay, well, I'm gonna cycle 1, that's for sure. Might cycle the second one I have in hand. Oh, is Marauding gonna survive? Okay, Marauding survives a turn. This is good. This is looking up. Perhaps they're digging for another land. Enough mana to kill Marauding Raptor. Oh, okay, okay. Right, yeah. I just want more bodies at the moment. I mean, it is more bodies. And I buffed this Marauding Raptor here, so able to apply some pressure with it. Oh, I was a little worried. I might be seeing an extinction event there with the land that they play this turn, but oh, Primal Might, very nice stuff. So 4, 6, yes. And I just pray they don't have a fatal push. Phew, phew, that was a little worrisome. I think this Marauding is dead, though. I won't get a chance to do that again. Yep. I mean, more lands. Regisaur Alpha. Yeah, that would be good. Boogie. Well, we got Ripjaw. Gonna play it. I could see Ugin maybe doing his exile thingamajig to get rid of Ripjaw, which would drop Ugin's loyalty a little bit lower. Might bring him in range of... Might have brought him in range of being killed, but that is not the case at the moment. Well, that is going to do it, definitely. They're going to ultimate with Ugin next turn. -10. They gain 7 life, draw 7 cards, and then they put up to 7 permanents cards from their hand onto the battlefield. Ooh. Yep, that basically does it for us. For this matchup, at the very least. That's right, though. Lots of fantastic removal from their part. So I guess nothing too new tonight. Lots of killing. Unfortunately, it's the dinos that aren't lasting too long. Hopefully something nice, creature-based, that we can really show our fight spells the potential to shine there. And you did see Primal Might. It was nice sinking all available mana into it, but just wasn't quite enough. AFK. Ooh, wow. I mean, I've said it in the past. We've had some pretty fantastic starting hands, and that looks pretty good, but this is the nasty, nasty Guildgate deck. Ooh, yikes. Yeah, that's going to be rough. Oh, this is good. Oh. Well, that might about do it, unfortunately. Yeah, I'll go Thunderherd Migration, reveal Marauding Raptor, and then possibly go Marauding plus Thrashing Brontodon next turn. But that was pretty fantastic start from them. Right, get some bodies. Start applying some pressure. We could be seeing a Gates Ablaze this turn. Hopefully that's not the case, but it certainly could be. Okay, Escape to the Wilds, also pretty wild. Pretty fantastic for a maze deck. Or Guildgate deck, I should say. Definitely Regisaur. I kind of want to fight with Primal Might, take out the Arboreal Grazer, because it will lead to us dealing an extra 6. And certainly that definitely makes sense. Technically 1 green to deal 6 damage. I think that's pretty good. Makes sense at least. But Gates Ablaze could smoke us right here. That's my bet. Okay, just a gate breaker. Not so bad. Topiary. We'll be able to attack with him, so that is a good change for sure. Attack and block with him. Yeah, I'm just going to keep up this pressure. Not too worried about Gatebreaker Ram. I want to do as much damage as possible. potentially taking him out this turn. Or next turn, I should say. That's too bad I can't double block with Thrashing and Topiary. It's not quite enough to take out the gate breaker there. More lands. Nuts. At the very least, I would be dealing 3. Take him to 2. But then we would be dead. Yeah, certainly with the gatebreaker there. Can't attack, unfortunately. Ooh, there is the gates ablaze that I was dreading. Double gatebreaker. That's going to do it. Certainly. Well, another land does not help a whole lot. Shifting Ceratops, another body, yeah, I can see that being pretty good. Don't have a whole lot of creatures, so I like taking out Domri's ambush, but keeping Primal Might just to sink all the mana I have. Certainly I had plenty of mana that previous game. Barrier Breach, no enchantments really to speak of. Rampaging Brontodon for some nicer aggression there. Yeah, just a lot of bodies, a little bit of interaction with Primal Might, and hope, cross our fingers, we can go fast enough. That's not going to do it. Okay, I can work with that. Turn 1 Rockfall Vale, turn 2 Forest. Yeah, I would like Rampaging Brontodon. That could be pretty nice, kind of sneaky if they do only have one creature, such as the Gatebreaker Ram there. Rampaging could chip away, pretty good, flying right past them. Yeah, I just want the hasty shifting Ceratops. Hopefully no Gates Ablaze this turn, but, well, Gates Ablaze. Man, I really don't like when players do that. Yes, I played a creature, but I had no way of knowing they had a Gates Ablaze in hand. No place for that kind of stuff. Blaze will do the trick, certainly. Man, that's unfortunate. think we're winning this. Potentially, if I get a Primal Might, I would be able to take out the Gatebreaker Ram there. Yeah. Let's cross the fingers. Primal Might, let's go. Well, that's not Primal Might. That's right. Gates, they got some very powerful stuff they can do. Very debilitating with Gates Ablaze there, that's for sure. Rough stuff. That's alright though. Games are quick. Games and matches are pretty quick tonight. Oh, yeah, that is. That's going to be good, definitely. Marauding Raptor, Topiary Stomper, or possibly Thrashing Brontodon turn 3 if I need to get rid of something. This looks like it could be... no. I thought that was the Jetmir, the Jundland, possibly being a fight rigging deck. Hopefully not Topiary Stomper, but I think it might be Topiary. Okay, that's good. Another Thoughtseize? Fatal Push. Yes. Ooh, we're gonna get to Regisaur Alpha. At the very least next. Oh. Interesting. Okay, I forgot that's what Ashiok did, stopping us from searching. That's not good. Well, at the very least, Thrashing Brontodon next turn to take out Fires of Invention there. At least I know what their deck is all about. Actually, maybe Barrier Breach. Yeah, I'm just going to go Barrier Breach. Of course, they likely have the full playset of Fires of Invention in the list. Yeah, Marauding. Take out, I guess I don't really need to take out Ashiok Dream Render. I'm not doing a whole lot, and I do like at least having 2 bodies. But at the very least, we could take out Ashiok. Maybe another Planeswalker if they play that coming up here. Search for his Ghalta. I would be very interested to take that out with Thrashing Brontodon. So at least... Ooh, Ghalta. I like Ghalta. That changes things, definitely. You know, I'm going to use Domri's Ambush to take out Ashiok. We'll reduce Ghalta by one more, which would be quite nice. Nah, I have to destroy Search for his Ghalta. I don't want that to flip. They had 6 cards in their graveyard, so they would have put the 7th one in. Search for his Ghalta would have flipped, and it would have been definitely downhill after that.
I'm mysterious, refined, and a far better. Empty your mind. Ugh, what a
Hey,
wide...
at least something to play. That's always good. Hopefully sticks around at least for a turn. Would be nice taking out Davriel. Do unfortunately have to get rid of Regisaur there.
Ooh, sorry. Not really. All I've left you is pain.
Alright, let's do it. Down to 3. They're within range. But they got plenty of stuff in hand, so I could see them likely taking out Ripjaw Raptor. Ooh, Nicol Bolas, that's going to do the trick.
I am one again.
But as long as we get a Dino, we would be able to buff Marauding Raptor, so we're able to kill him this turn.
Struggling?
Oh, there we go. Good stuff. Done. Phew. I just noticed this diamond player. Interesting. But seeing what they are, a Fires of Invention deck, certainly I'm bringing in Shifting Ceratops. Well, due to the fact we got Nicol Bolas here, which is part blue, so we don't have to worry about him targeting Shifting Ceratops. That's always quite nice, and definitely keeping in Barrier Breach and Thrashing Brontodon to take out Fires of Invention there. Not a whole lot of stuff to fight with Primal Might, but Domri's Ambush potentially taking out some Planeswalkers. I do like that. Switch Ripjaw Raptor with Shifting Ceratops. They don't have a whole lot of creatures. They do have some, but if we're able to take out Fires of Invention early enough, we may not see those big heavy hitters that they like to play due to Fires of Invention. Oh, that's a keeper. Kept Domri's Ambush over Primal Might just because there's the potential to take out some problematic Planeswalker. But I think we're saying goodbye to probably a Thrashing Brontodon, I would imagine. Nuts. Well, hopefully we draw a body next turn. Thrashing Brontodon. Oh, Domri's Ambush. Very interesting. Well, we haven't seen Regisaur Alpha. We got at least 4 lands at the moment. So hopefully there's a good chance we see my good buddy there At least they've gone somewhat slow. They haven't dropped to Fires of Invention just yet, so we may have a chance. I don't think they'd drop Fires of Invention with Thrashing Brontodon out. They'd probably want to take out Thrashing Brontodon before they play that. But having Barrier Breach plus Thrashing, anytime they play Fires, it's done. Dead. A goner. Nicol Bolas. I think that's going to take out Thrashing.
Will resonate throughout the multiverse.
But that's alright. We got Regisaur Alpha next turn to take out good old Nikki. I think it's got to be Barrier Breach. Okay, we're getting pretty close again, down to 7. They may be flipping this Nicol Bolas, the Ravager, this turn, I believe. I think it takes 7 mana. Let me take a look. Yes. Oh, okay, yes, they're flipping it. Yikes.
The multiverse is at my disposal. The dead shall serve me.
Oh, that's going to be a headache. Double Nicol Bolas. One is bad enough, usually.
Your existence is pointless.
Ooh, we would have had the Hasty Queen for the win. But we're going to take this guy out.
I will return one day.
Hopefully we can take out the second Nicol Bolas coming up here. I'm going to exile that forest. We may be discarding the card we have in hand, unfortunately. Still could potentially have a hasty Shifting Ceratops. That would work out quite nicely, but more lands. Hasty Shifting, let's go.
Let your weak minds crumble.
That's not going to do it.
My schemes are never ending.
Shifting, shifting, shifting. Well, we still would be able to play it. That's something. mean we're getting a land, which is nice. Gonna have to be exiling one of them.
You have no weakness I cannot explode. Feel the heat of my flames! Behold!
Yeah, I'm not getting past a dragon now. Might have had a chance if I drew Shifting Ceratops back there at least 2 turns earlier, but that was not the case. Yeah, I'm just going to switch Primal Might with Rampaging Frostodon, get some more bodies, and hopefully keep up the nice aggression, be able to take them down faster, still take out Fires of Invention there, but perhaps seeing the enchantment hate with Thrashing Brontodon and Barrier Breach, maybe they just completely cut Fires of Invention. I could see that being a possibility. Ooh, huh? That's not going to do it. I like the looks of that. Definitely Shifting Ceratops, bunch of lands, Marauding. I think I'll probably send Regisaur Alpha to the bottom. I'm betting one of the Marauding gets answered, discarded, that sort of thing. So I do want to keep both copies. Be able to play Shifting Ceratops on turn 3 if all goes well. Ooh. Well, Shifting Ceratops eventually. We do have Rampage and Frostodon. Lovely stuff. That would have been a Primal Might, so it is good having a play. Oh, we got them. They were stumbling in the land department, and they saw the shifting, and they had to pack it in. Phew, I do not feel bad for them. No siree. Because that was pretty painful stuff, that second game there. Ooh, okay, that was good. Stayed positive, even though there was a pretty good chance we might not be able to get it done. Definitely that was, I mean, it's always going to be a very painful start when they fatal push the one Marauding, Thoughtseize the second one. That just slows things down to a crawl. But that was good. Oh. All right. I like it. A little bit past an hour. All right. Gonna leave it there for tonight. I will be back tomorrow, so hopefully all you guys watching now or watching later on have a good night, a good morning, whenever it is you're watching. Remember, there is always room for improvement. But it was a little painful tonight. Luckily ending on a high note at least. Perhaps there's a little bit too much interaction. Maybe leaning too much towards the enchantment hate. I feel like I probably could cut Barrier Breach. Maintain Thrashing Brontodon, of course, because it's lovely having that fantastic body. But freeing up the space Barrier Breaches, taking with perhaps another body, Tameo safekeeping, of course, to protect somebody from the bountiful removal they have going on. Otherwise, that was good stuff. I had a good time. Hopefully you guys had a good time as well. And I will see you next time.